And here we are at the beginning of the Ottawa Rideau Canal Skateway, and we are going to do our best to skate to 5th Avenue now. The ice conditions are not so bad when you everything all considered. The ice is starting to get a little bit soft, but we've had a morning of -8 to -6 temperatures. And so the ice is still relatively hard, and the canal is open. And I was expecting the canal would be closed today, but with the cooler than expected temperatures, it has remained open. There's the Ottawa Congress Center. There's a light freezing rain mist in the air. Yeah, a light freezing rain mist. That's the best way to describe it. And the temperatures will be warming up to +4 Celsius today, I believe. So there's just this really small window this afternoon to enjoy the canal before it gets too warm and we have to get off. If the ice gets too soft, you don't want people skating on it because it will totally wreck it. And then that takes days to fix. So let's see if we can do a skate to Bronson Street and enjoy what we've got. There are just a few individuals out today enjoying the warm temperatures and the limited ice skating. I'm sorry I missed all the kids that were on the ice. I think they've all gone back to school now. I had come out a little bit earlier. Kids were just out for lunchtime. Before heading down, I met a very interesting woman who had a son who rode his bike with friends from Vancouver, British Columbia, all the way down to Costa Rica. And he was 23 years old, and she said he just had a fantastic time. So it was great to hear that story. And that came about because I said I had lived in the San Francisco Bay Area for a number of years. And her son had spent 3 or 4 days in San Francisco to enjoy that area of the world before they continued on down towards Mexico and Central America. But he thought he doesn't have any money, but he had the best time in the world. And I had to laugh. That's great. And at 23, that is definitely the age you want to do it. 23, you finished high school, finished university maybe, and you're just ready for that first real adventure in the world. And what better adventure than to go bike riding from Vancouver, British Columbia down to Costa Rica in Central America. And from Artemy, I've discovered Central America and Costa Rica through his photographs, and it truly is a beautiful spot. That would be a fun adventure. Now at the 0.8 kilometer mark, and it's a great ice skate coming back. There goes the speed skater. Oh, and she had speed skates on. And she was saying how much more stable she felt on them because the ice was a little bit rough. And I had to agree with her. I have hockey skates on, and I have to be very careful not to go into those gouges. I don't have the long skating base to give me that stability. The temperature is just wonderful. Well, I know I've got a tailwind now. I'm trying to think. I'm so toasty warm. Like perfect. The ice is good. I don't have to work very hard. We're covering 200 meters every 30 seconds, it seems like. That's great. Very quiet on the ice today. Much more quiet than yesterday, ironically. There are many more people on the canal during the snowstorm than when it's nice. Now it's getting a little bit rough. As we make our way through, I'm trying to figure out where did that super go. I'm going to go right where he was. Oh! I was going to say we had our first little guy on the ice and then he fell backwards, like the worst. He's very cute though. Gotta watch those bumps. And some Russian girls out enjoying the ice. And I just want to speed up, but too many little holes. Oh, she's a great skater. There. Now we seem to have more. Let's try over here. Oh, some guy skating. And we are now headed to the Victoria Street Bridge. We've just passed Concord and the Beaver Tail Hut. There's some machines up top. And we're just in the previous area, or in the area where the super went through. So the ice seems to be pretty good. You know, considering the warming temperatures. Still have that light freezing mist in the air. On the website they called it freezing fog. I've never heard of that before. What? Now I'm in it. So freezing fog really does exist. And a surprisingly very quiet day. I think everyone in Ottawa expected the canal to be closed today. And so that's why there's so few people out. Looks good. And we're slowly coming up to some kids. The more kids there are on the ice, the more fun it is for me. They're so darn cute. Whoa. Ooh, good skater. And that's the difference. You can tell them the speed of the speed skaters. The more stability you have with the longer blade, the faster that you can go. It's going to be bumpy in here.
It's really dicey.
And we're through the troll spot. Good job. Now, as soon as the temperatures cool down, then oh, great to see some others skating with their kids. And we're now at Victoria Bridge. Oh, that's nice. I was getting